Hey there, folks! So, I just wrapped up watching Burning Body on Netflix. For those not in the know, it's a series based on true events. This one hits home because it delves into the chilling murder of Pedro Rodriguez, allegedly at the hands of his then-girlfriend, Rosa Paul, and her sidekick, Alberto Johnson. Both Rosa and Alberto are currently behind bars, with Rosa set to be released in 2042 at the age of 61 and Alberto in 2032. Let's get real. This story is heart-wrenching because it's grounded in reality. Netflix does add a bit of dramatization and spices things up for dramatic flair, but the core events are gut-wrenchingly real. It's sad because a life was lost, families were torn apart, and two daughters have to grow up without their mother. A man and a woman are essentially serving life sentences in prison. It's a tragedy all around. But let's start from the beginning. Burning Body is currently trending on Netflix's top 10 TV series, so I decided to give it a shot. It consists of 8 episodes in total. I'll be honest though, from episodes 1 through 5, it was a bit of a snooze fest. The series moves at a glacial pace during this stretch, plus there are some nudity and explicit scenes that don't hold back. But here's the twist. I wanted to be able to give you guys a proper review, so I soldiered on. The magic happened around episode 6. Suddenly the plot picked up speed. Episodes 7 and 8 were where things got really interesting. It felt like I was witnessing a real courtroom drama unfolding before my eyes. Those 2 episodes revealed the whole story, and trust me, it's a sad one. This series is heavy on narcissism, vanity, cold-heartedness, and selfishness. Love? Not a trace of it. No character here embodies love. It's all about lies, deceit, and getting what one wants. It gets tough to watch in the final episodes where the court case takes center stage and the verdict is revealed. I won't give away any spoilers, but if you're not a fan of slow burn storytelling, this might not be your cup of tea. If you're in a hurry, you can watch episode 1 to get a taste, then jump to episodes 6, 7, and 8 to get the heart of the story. This series is a bitter pill to swallow, knowing it's based on real events and the tragic outcomes. Personally, I tend to avoid true story-based movies or TV shows because it's tough to digest the fact that these events actually happened. We watch movies and series to escape reality for a while, not to be reminded of its harshness. However, if you're interested in knowing the real-life story of these characters, here's the scoop. Rosa Peral, a former Spanish police officer with the Guardia Urbana, was found guilty of a tragic crime, the murder of her ex-boyfriend Pedro Rodriguez, who was also a police officer. In 2017, Pedro's lifeless body was discovered in a burned-out car, a scene intentionally crafted to conceal the heinous act. This grim discovery unraveled a sinister and deadly love triangle that had been brewing for years. Rosa, a mother of 2 daughters, had a history with both Pedro and another police officer, Albert Lopez. Unbeknownst to Pedro, Rosa had a romantic involvement with Albert, adding complexity to their relationships. The situation took a dark turn in May 2017 when Pedro was accused of being murdered, and suspicions arose that Rosa and Albert had conspired in the act. Pedro's body was found in the charred remains of his car on May 4, 2017, making identification exceedingly difficult due to the extensive burns. Albert claimed he hadn't actively participated in the crime, but had helped burn the car, believing he was in a relationship with Rosa at the time. Albert Lopez Ferrer, a member of the Guardia Urbana de Barcelona, lived in Barcelona, Spain. During his time in the force, he developed a close bond with Rosa Peral, who had previously been in a relationship with Ruben, the father of her 2 daughters. Their connection deepened emotionally, but it never evolved into a conventional relationship because Rosa prioritized her daughters and sought a partner willing to settle down and have a family. When Rosa began dating Pedro Rodriguez, the similarities between him and Albert became a topic of discussion among their friends. In early 2017, tensions escalated between Albert and Rosa when he discovered she was living with Pedro, leading to heated arguments and contentious digital exchanges. However, by March 2017, Albert's demeanor appeared to change and he seemed calmer. He and Rosa continued to communicate, although Rosa maintained it was for the sake of civility and clarification. On April 8, 2017, they had planned to meet, with Rosa bringing friends along. Albert had given her a ring indicating his intentions. Albert Lopez was arrested in May 2017 in connection with Pedro Rodriguez's murder. After years of legal proceedings, he was sentenced to 20 years in prison for his involvement in the crime. He and Rosa Peral, both convicted, were ordered to pay 885,000 euros in compensation to Pedro's family. The conflicting statements made it challenging to establish an accurate sequence of events, but the prosecution believed that Rosa drugged Pedro at home and Albert subsequently moved his body to the car trunk, which was later set on fire. Despite appeals in the Catalonia High Court and the Supreme Court, Albert's conviction remains upheld at the time of this writing. Pedro Rodriguez, a resident of Barcelona, Spain, and a member of the Guardia Urbana de Barcelona, had a prior marriage before entering into a relationship with Rosa Peral. His tragic death was a central part of this harrowing case. So there you have it. If you're up for it, give Burning Body a shot, but brace yourself for a roller coaster of emotions. Imagine the perfect movie night with all the gear and gadgets that turn your living room into a mini theater. From popcorn machines to cozy blankets, immersive sound, plush seating, and even home theater projectors, everything you need for your dream movie setup is just a click away. Simply click on the link in the description or pinned in the comments section. If you purchase anything by clicking on the affiliate link, I will receive a commission. Now back to our movie. If you enjoyed this review and want more TV series or movie content, hit that like button and subscribe for more. As always, your support is appreciated, and thank you for tuning in.